Hey guys, so you are watching our third and last video for the day. If you watch the previous ones, the one before this, we talked about the FGen tender offer. And two videos prior to this, all on the same day, we talked about the market zooming and moving and pushing up higher. Now we're going to talk about Ayala Land. And as you all know, from an investment standpoint, I'm a big fan of the Ayalas. I'm a big fan of the company from an investment perspective. It's well run. It's one of the best businesses in the country. They know how to treat their people well. They during the pandemic, they gave a lot of relief efforts, especially to people who were under them. Now, that being said, we're gonna drill down Ayala Land from a technical analysis standpoint because, as you all know, this is primarily for investors, for not just investors but also for traders. So stocks by request, by the way, if you're new to this, is me analyzing the charts using technical analysis. We're gonna look at it from a range perspective. Where is Ayala Land in the grand range? Where is it in the grand scheme of things? How is the upward movement going? And we're gonna look at it also from a trend perspective. Is it still in a downtrend? Has it fully reversed? Is it pushing towards an uptrend? Where is it from a trend perspective? Then, aside from that, we're going to look at the candlesticks. What are the day-to-day movements telling us? And as you all know, I'm a big fan of technical analysis because everything you need to know is found in the charts. Everything you need to know if you want to trade the markets can be seen in how people react to certain bits and pieces of information. Now, that being said, Ali today closed at 36 pesos per share. Value turnover was good, 600 million pesos in terms of peso that was traded for the day. It was up 8%. And for those who remembered it no, intraday, and I've been saying this over and over because I really believe this, that as it hit 19 pesos last March, it was very cheap at that point in time. It stayed there for a it hit 19 plus and it was very, very quick. Then it started to bounce right after. That being said, 2 months after, we are now seeing the stock at 36 pesos, very close to 38, very close to 40, close to almost doubling where it was 2+ months ago. Please remember the all-time high for Ayala Land is close to around 53 pesos, so it's still a great way off. That being said, to put everything in perspective, there are some risks still for Ayala Land. And please remember the drop that we saw was pretty much because of fear, because of people wanting to stay out and be in cash, because that was the time that the lockdown started to hit. That was the time institutions were also going out selling, and more sellers bring the prices down. Now, fast forward to where we are, we still haven't seen yet how bad this will be from a fundamental perspective and from a macroeconomic perspective. But a lot of people have been pegging that, hey, the second quarter GDP will be bad. And if you look at it also, Ayala Land owns malls. Please remember, malls are one of the biggest affected in all of this. They waive rents to all of their tenants. That's billions of pesos lost already. And the longer this drags on, the bigger the effect will be towards Ayala Land. And please remember this, we don't know yet also if this GCQ is something that will be, if it stays in GCQ and we go back to normal, then well and good. But what happens if an outbreak happens again and we would have to go into a lockdown? I hope not, because we really need the economy to somehow go back to where it was before. Jobs are at stake, people's lives are at stake also. People will go hungry, and we want this economy to do better. We want this economy to thrive. So that being said, them losing billions from the mall closures will deeply impact also their bottom line. But that's the expectation already for 2020. Investors are expecting companies not to grow. People are expecting that some will stay flat if there's any earnings. And there's also an expectation that some might even lose money this year. We've seen Jollibee disclose figures that their first quarter wasn't as good. Now, I also want to note that people are saying that their hotel units will not be as attractive, won't be as good, they won't earn as much. I wanted to note this. I think the Ayala Land has exposure in their hotels from a leisure standpoint, they have resorts in Palawan. Of course, because of the lockdown, because of the travel advisories, you won't really see any visitors there. But here's what people don't know. Their SEDA hotels are full. They have full capacity. Why? The BPO companies rented out space there. Institutional sales. Of course, the rates might not be as high as compared to them selling it to retailers, but still, they have revenue, they have income. And right now, liquidity, cash, when money comes in, that's very, very good already for investors. It's very, very good already for the business. So that's second point that I'd like to drive in. Third, that you might need to also look at in terms of Ayala Land is they've stopped selling for their projects. I've talked to a lot of Ayala Land, the sales guys of Ayala Land, and they said that they're not selling their properties right now. They're not selling any of their projects. They still maintain and make ads online, but I'm not sure if you can make site visits. I don't know right now during GCQ, but during lockdown, you can't go to any of their projects. That being said, it hits their sales. As you all know, property development still above and beyond the rentals, and beyond their hotels, their development still comprises a big chunk of the revenue. Now, with that being closed, then you have lost opportunity, lost income also for them. But I'm not sure if you watched the previous videos that I made. They're also making measures that they've lowered their capex, lowering their capex also, and lowering their expansion plans. They're just trying to minimize their expenses also to cater to the demand. You don't want property development companies to make a lot of condos, to make a lot of developments, and no one will use. So I think it was a right move for them to lower their expenses. But in the same way, in terms of space, it gives them a shot, no, that there won't be an oversupply also, and then they will just go back in full throttle when everything gets better. And please remember this, I've said this in a lot of videos, that it's not a question whether we will recover. We will recover. We, regardless if it's U, V, L, W, whatever shape or form there is, the Philippine economy and the stock market will recover. So what you do while it's recovering, how you position, is on you, on how what your strategy will be for recovery. And I hope that these videos are helping, these insights are helping you also decide on what you're supposed to do. Now, let's look at the charts. Let's look at what the technical analysis is saying. By the way, I don't know when it's this format, no, it's not, when it's not the record, it's not the edited type of format. I always forget to introduce myself. So my name is Marvin Germo, and I'm a stock market trader and investor, and I've been investing in the market for more than a decade now. And if you're new to this channel, appreciate it if you can subscribe and smash the bell. The reason why I'm asking you to smash the bell, so that every time I come up with new video, new content, you get updated. I just have one goal, one heart, to teach you guys, to share what I know, so that more and more Filipinos become educated the right way. More and more Filipinos get to know more about investing and trading. Because at the end of the day, I really believe that the stock market is still one of the greatest investments, one of the greatest assets out there. But it's something that you don't come in blindly. It's something that you have to study. It's something that you have to take the time to build your skill. Because in anything in life, regardless if it's business, your career, or investing, it's all about skill. You make money based on the skills that you place on the table. So subscribe, and if you see value into all of this, appreciate it if you could smash the like button, so that the YouTube algorithm will show this to more and more Filipinos. Now, let's look at the charts. So as we start looking at the charts, no, as you all know, I ended with the Philippine Stock Exchange Index, and a lot of you guys requested for Ayala Land, which is in full throttle. By the way, so this is where Ayala Land is in the grand scheme of things. Let me show it to you also from a long-term perspective. Similar to the index, no, if you try to analyze it, this is its long-term uptrend. Because of the downward selling, the downward pressure that happened over the past few weeks, we saw it break that long-term uptrend. If you look at the moving averages, all of the moving averages during the sell down got broken. If you notice it here, the 200-day moving average hasn't been broken and bounced from for a very, very long time. It's been pretty much respected. It's been, every time it hits it, it bounces. It happened in 2016, it happened in 2017, and it happened in 2019. But something different happened this 2020, that we saw the moving average get broken. And now that's where we are. We are a byproduct of the selling that happened right after that. Now, if I'll try to project this, try to connect this area to this, you can pin this as a downward trending line. You can pin that as a downtrend. You see the highs getting lower, confirming everything that I'm saying, that we are, or currently based on that downward projection, that's where Ayala Land is. What's so interesting though, if you look at this very, very well, it coincides with the 200-day moving average. So all eyes right now, in my opinion, are at the 40 to 41 peso level, because that's where our resistance is, that you should watch out for. That if it breaks past this area, there could be a shot, there could be a narrative that we may see Ayala Land push higher. We might see it reverse. But as of this point in time, we're still not yet there. It's still a great way off. And if I zoom in, you will notice this. Allow me to zoom in. You will notice Ayala Land, one of the reasons why it massively moved up, because it broke out from this 33.85 resistance level. If you notice it also, I've been saying this over the past few weeks, that majority of the stocks in the market has started to consolidate, has moved from a support and resistance level. For Ayala Land, it was 28.8, resistance was 33.9, 28.8, 33.9, 28.8, 33.9. So 28.8, 33.9, started to go down, hit 33.9, 28.8, 33.9, 28.8, 33.9, but it suddenly started to break out. Similar to the index video that I posted. I hope you were able to watch that. Guys, I have a question pala. Do you guys watch the videos that every time I produce videos, does it get notified? Do you get to watch it? I hope that it does, because what I plan to do, I don't know if this is something that is interesting to you, the ones that you guys like watching more, I'm just gonna make more of those videos, and then the ones that you don't like watching, I'm gonna try to lessen it. So let's see. No, I'm gonna try to see and do an audit of my other videos, the ones that perform well, the ones that people like more. I'm gonna make more of that than the ones that people don't like as much. I think I'm gonna make lesser of that. That's just my opinion. So comment what videos do you like me to make more, and comment what do you want me to reduce, so that we get to be more focused. And at the end of the day, I just really want to just share it. I just want to, the reason why I enjoy doing this, and I've been doing consecutive videos every day, posting one or even more than one video on a daily basis, because this is something that I love. And as for those who don't know me, I've been also invited to do talks on stocks, and I've been doing it since 2010. And I've been doing TV interviews since 2011. And it's been almost a decade already of doing it, and even writing books and blogs and now vlogs. But one of the reasons why I don't stop doing it, because I enjoy it. And my suggestion to all of you, you have to find something that you love. You have to find something that you enjoy. You have to find something that doesn't seem like work for you. Because if you find something that you love, you will never work a single day in your life. And for me, it's a stock market. But above and beyond investing in the stock market, it's about sharing my thoughts. Because what's so interesting is anyone can be a trader, anyone can be an investor. But I just also enjoy sharing my journey to you guys, sharing this stuff that just me breaking down the things that I know, and I hope it adds tremendous value to you. But anyways, Ayala Land broke out, but one thing that may cause it, should it drop in succeeding candlesticks, it's primarily because you see it here, it's being blocked by the 100-day moving average. The 100-day moving average is a resistance. But this is what I believe. There's an expectation that Ayala Land could possibly go up and continue to go up, even if it hits the 100-day, if it holds, and the 33.85 support level, new support level, will hold its ground. So please do note this. If Ayala Land fails to go above 36, but it stays above the 33.85, then a bounce happens there. Watch out if, as it bounces from the 33.85 support level, if it has a shot to break past the 36 level resistance. Because if it breaks past that, then it becomes exciting. Then we get to see Ayala Land have a chance, no, to attack the 41 level for the stock. And we haven't seen Ayala Land hit challenge 41 since when was the last time it was above it? Since Feb this year. So it will be interesting to see how it goes. It will be interesting to see if it will actually happen over the next few trading days. So again, please remember this. Resistance is at 33.85. Sorry, the support is at 33.85. The next foreseeable resistance is at the 100-day moving average close to the 36 peso resistance level. A breakout from that will bring it to 41. Fails to break out from 36 will just bring the stock back to the 33.85 level. So please remember this, breakout from 36 will bring it to 41. Failure to break out from 36 will just bring it back to the 33.85 level. But if you notice it, the consolidation period that happened from March up until to where we are right now just created another higher low for Ayala Land, which could lead to a deeper confirmation later on, not today, if the stock has a shot to reverse. So please remember, we don't know what their second quarter, third quarter income will be, but what we do know is people have bought when it was massively battered. People have bought also. Everything that we're seeing right now for the past few days is, in my opinion, triggered by the sentiment that the GCQ is causing some positive optimism in the markets that this gives a shot for the economy to open. Please remember that malls are one of the biggest recipients of this because malls get to be opened again. More people get to go into malls, and as the malls are open, there are stricter, more rigid rules and regulations for social distancing, and that will be part of the new normal. So let's see how people will respond to this and how Ayala Land will respond to this. But if you're asking me from a fundamental standpoint, they're run by good people. They're run by good people. They're run by people with amazing talents for business. They're run by people who know how to change the game, who know how to push and bring things forward. They are people who are progressive and forward thinking, and they know how to innovate. They know how to earn business. If there's a couple of stocks that you trust leadership, I think the Sobels have done it very, very well. And if you are a long-term investor, that's for you. But if you're a trader, just follow the charts that I'm talking about. And that's where we are. So I hope this video helped you. Comment below if you guys have any questions. Comment if you have any suggestions, any other stocks that you want me to analyze throughout this video. And for those who are interested in the books that I have, all of them are available via Shopee. The link is in the description below. The link is in the description below. I'm flashing it here. But you can go to that link, bit.ly/StockSmartShopee, for you to grab a copy. All of my 5 books are there. Stock Investing Made Easy, Where Should You Invest, Breaking the Resistance, Winning Strategies for Investing, and Stress-Free Investing are all there. They talk about technicals, fundamentals, and the basics of the market. And I just like to make an announcement. I'm happy to announce that we talked also to SMX that Stock Smarts Manila will happen this June 20 and 21. Technical analysis, then fundamental analysis will be June 27 and 28. It will be in SMX, Mall of Asia, but we have to follow the rules of SMX and Manila for GCQ, but it will happen. So to those who signed up for it, expect an email from the team with all of the details that you would need to know. And I'm excited. It's nice to do videos like this. It's nice to do webinars. It's nice to do a lot of this online stuff, but nothing beats interacting with people on a live basis. And I'm excited again. I'm excited for it. So there. But for those who want to enroll online courses, Chinkitan, link is in the description. It's called Make Money. It's stock market for everyone. With Sean Si naman, it's called Make Money, Grow Money, where we talk about the basics of investing and entrepreneurship. Then I guess that's it. I have a Patreon account. Link is in the description for those who want to support the channel. I also have, for those who want to invest in global markets, want to invest and buy US stocks, Facebook, Amazon, Google, Nike, Starbucks. Link is in the description below. You can click that if you want to sign up. I think they have a promo today that you get $50 extra when you start investing. So you can look at that. Then I have NordVPN for those that want VPNs, for those that want McAfee, virus scanner, Adidas, and so much stuff. But they're all in the description below. So there. I hope that this is something that helped you. I hope that as I continue to make videos, it adds tremendous value to you, because that's the reason why I've been doing daily videos. I just want to share my ideas, share my thoughts, and I really just want to see more and more Filipinos become financially free. And I do hope that me breaking down the stocks, breaking this down to you guys, gives value to you, because at the end of the day, if there's one thing that I know, content is the currency of tomorrow. And the more value I give people, I believe that it allows me to impart my thoughts. And as it imparts my thoughts, it allows people to move forward. And in a time where there's so much, if you watch the news now, there's so much hate, there's so much fear, there's so much people fighting each other. I just want to do my part. I just hope that this video, the videos that I've been doing daily, is not just me communicating my thoughts in terms of investing, but it allows me to communicate my values. That you can be prosperous, but as you become prosperous, you become a voice, that you help other people, that you build other people, that you push, that you bring them up, that you take them to a level that they've never seen before. That if you have more, I hope that it becomes a position for you to become a blessing to other people. And for me, that's the ultimate goal why I'm doing videos like this. I just really want more good people to have the money. I just want to have more good people to have something that when there's a tug in their heart to be a blessing, they won't stop, they won't hesitate but give, because it's really time for good people to have the money. And I believe that you're good people. I believe that those following, all 110 of you guys, 110,000 subscribers, part of this channel, I believe that we will be prosperous, we will be wealthy. We are the ones shaping and changing this generation. That we will be seeing a generation of people who are richer, but not just richer, but richer with the right values, richer with integrity, richer with the heart to change uh, the this this generation for the better. And we need good people. And I hope that you guys bring whatever we have forward. That this is the time for us to do as much good as we can. This is the time for us that if you have a voice, you do it, you push forward, that you don't waste the life that you have, that you don't waste the years that you have. I don't know why I'm going in this direction. This should be an Ayala Land video, but if this is for you and you feel that you're losing hope, you think that everything's so bad, it's never the end. It's never the end. There's always hope. Keep on pushing. I don't know what happened to your businesses. I don't know what happened to your finances, but it's not the end. It will get better. You will this will pass. You will rebound from this. You will reverse from this. Everything will fall into place. Everything will just get better. And I hope that to you guys that got hit, you find a way to pivot. You find a way to build cash flow. You find a way that this will not be the end of you. And if I've been saying this over and over again, if you think that it's so bad, guess what? It's not the end. Because the end will always be good. The end will always be better. And what the enemy meant to destroy you with, God's gonna turn it around and build it and make it better and make it good. Because God has great plans in store for all of you. I don't know if you stayed, even though we talked about non-stock market stuff, but I hope that you got this, and I hope that this is something that's helpful for all of you. So I guess that's it for now. This is Marvin Germo. I hope this video helps you trade well, trade strong, trade smart. See you all soon, guys, and God bless you all.